This is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler,
Here.
Roger Bradley.
Here.
Okay. Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Molly Reed, Assessing Director.
Here.
Anticipated speakers on the agenda, please respond in the affirmative.
I don't see anyone and I'm not expecting anyone.
Okay. With a quorum of the board present, I call this meeting to order at 6 o'clock on Monday. I believe it's August 22nd, 2022.
Cool.
Okay, we are ready.
So we start with the minutes from August 8th, which I sent out last week.
Yeah,
So you want me to still read them?
I think so. Just kind of go over it.
All right, so Kevin did you're being recorded routine. We were all here. We approved the minutes from July 22nd. There was a reminder, the correspondence was a reminder from the select board to remember to shut the Zoom recordings off at the end of the meeting, which we did.
Yay.
I updated you on the interim and what was going on. I told you that both Joanne and I got certificates of completion for taking use PAP. And then the signature items were minutes, payables, motor vehicle abatement, and payroll. And I, as old business, I still have that submission for the request from the DOR to abate the incorrect. We build 2 cinemas and we only have 1 cinema. So we are trying to abate the incorrect cinema that got billed. And then we adjourned at 6:15 and you guys stopped by to sign the paperwork.
Okay. Anybody have any questions on that?
No, I do not.
All those in favor of those minutes as accepted as read, say aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Minutes approved. Okay,
So the upcoming correspondence is what's new in municipal law is coming up in October 6th at Lombardo's, which we'll probably sign up for. It says register today. It's limited space. I think it's way too early, but we got the CMRPC newsletter and they're doing a vision for Central Massachusetts. And there's a survey if you guys want to go to their website and take their survey as being people in the area.
on the previous one, Molly, who from our office would go to that? Would all 3 of you go?
Probably just me and Joanne.
Okay,
I think Maureen's a little too new. But I
Okay.
did tell you I was going to send her and Joanne to the clerk, the MAO clerks meeting in September, around there
okay. And where is
That would-
that being held?
in Chelmsford, both
Oh,
near where Joanne and
right,
Maureen live. So.
okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Not far from Littleton.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
We got the monthly transfer list for issue 7, which is mostly July. We had there's quite a number of sales on there. So there's sorry, I get distracted by them, but if you want copies, I have copies out there to make if you want one.
Okay.
We got the city and town. There was a survey that I took for us. It's just on how the city and town is distributed and what it looks like. I tell you guys about it because I find important stuff on it. And again, what's new in municipal law. They want everyone to go to that. It's usually the best thing that the DOR does. So I signed up for a sit down with the new incoming Kristen Rubin, who's going to be the new TA. She starts September 16th. And I signed up to meet with her on September 21st from 1 to 2.
Nice.
Good.
Mark Murphy, who is the attorney for the mall, sent a proposal for settlement purposes, which I have sent to Mike, and we're going to discuss it tomorrow with looking at, as part of the information that he's looking at to set the FY23 value for the mall, because they gave us some more information. So tomorrow, Mike and I are going to talk about not just sales, but commercial. And so we're moving the process forward, I guess is the best way to say that.
How do we stand with the mall? Did
Well, they filed an ATV case for FY22, so we stand waiting either to do a settlement or
Okay,
negotiate for FY22.
all right.
And our DOR field rep, who's Mary Oliver, keeps sending me, I think of me as us, new little things that they're requesting. So starting this year, we have to send in our CAMA LA4 along with the LA4 that you have to fill out in Gateway. So I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Why can't they just look it up on Gateway themselves?
They do, but they want to see, if the instance of Berlin, I have to dissect the LA4 that comes out of our CAMA system because of the small commercial exemption and open space. So I don't, it's, there's new management up there. So they're very data driven. They're very much on data collecting. So this is, I think, just another data collection thing. I've wondered for a long time why they didn't ask for the LA4 that comes out of the CAMA systems. But so our Matt Thomas, who is our counsel for solar, sent out an email that there was just a decision published from the ATB on solar out in Agawam. And he was just explaining what that case was about in the decision. And basically, the pilot is not a valuation issue. So the appellate tax board chose not to found in favor of the town because the solar company was complaining about the pilot, and the pilot is an agreement between the town and the solar company, which is not something that they can adjudicate. It would have to go to, I guess, whoever contracts, whatever court system hears contracts, district court, or then it would go up to the Supreme Court. Is that how it works? I'm I'm not that good on non-assessing courts.
So this Agawam, is this the same people we have on Randall Road?
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
it's a different company.
all right, so the solar company is not happy about the agreement they made with the town, which technically has nothing to do with an abatement system, correct?
With an abatement system that the appellate tax board could review.
Right, so
I'm-
there's no
I'm gonna ma-
tax assessed, so I don't know how they could be involved.
Well, there's tax assessed on the land and
Okay,
for the personal property.
okay,
I'm gonna make you copies of it so you can read it yourselves, because it's,
so I just don't, so we're still dealing with Randall Road.
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I'll take a deep
And-
breath, yeah.
And I wanted to let you know that Joanne has received her MAT designation from the MAAO, which is Mass Appraiser in Training. So
Good.
I had her apply for the two that she was eligible for. And so far, we've only gotten an answer on one of them, so.
Okay. Who's paying the lawyer for this solar? This
We are.
Matt Thomas. So,
We're paying the lawyer and splitting the appraiser. If,
so
Margaret-
it really just costing us more money, right? I mean, you look at it like that?
yeah, I suppose.
Okay, I
would-
suppose if you look at, you know,
We would have to have a lawyer, whether it came out of our budget or the
have them pay
legal.
for it. Have
the
them pay
legal.
for it. If
Well-
they don't agree with our system, put it on them. Give it to them
That's-
to pay.
I can mention that to the lawyer to get
Right.
legal fees back.
Right. We didn't cause the problem. You know, here we go. All right, we'll move on.
Yeah, don't go into that bucket. You
Yeah.
get yourself upset. And
Right.
there's nothing we can do because it's all over the dam.
Yeah, so to speak.
Um,
All right,
And I also I gave a little synopsis of the budget for the 2 months of the fiscal year so far. And that's it.
okay. Do we have paperwork to sign tonight, Molly?
Yes, you do.
Okay,
Bev already told me she was coming in tomorrow, which
okay.
is fine.
Yeah.
So
Hey, can I
Um,
ask a question?
Shirley,
I noticed that Spooky World is looking pretty good down there, the old Spooky World.
I keep
And I
meaning,
saw the nice sign from the Stevens Family Foundation. Now, if it's a foundation, does that mean we get tax monies from that? Or does that alleviate, because they're a foundation, so to say, does that alleviate them from paying taxes?
they have not filed anything with us to put us on notice that they're tax exempt.
Because they had some Family Stevens Foundation.com thing, and I went on and all to see, you know, if it read into it more to see if it was something of this nature.
Yep,
And it just had pictures in there really, so there wasn't too much information. But I was just curious if things like that are taxable, or do they get a break on taxes? Or
it depends on how they're set up.
Okay.
So just as an example, Berlin Retirement
Yeah.
is set up as a rent restricted property. It's not set up as a exempt property, so they do get taxed. There was a lot of back and forth on whether they get taxed or not, and they do get taxed because they're rent restricted. They aren't a exempt corporation.
Yeah,
You can be an exempt corporation for filing your income taxes, but that does not correlate to being exempt for property taxes.
okay. Now,
So-
how about like the other thing at the Rotary, the autism group there?
Nope, they pay taxes.
They pay taxes?
Yep,
Okay, great, okay.
it's just well. They might be who are leasing the building, but the people who own the building pay taxes. I don't know if they're
Oh, okay.
one and the same. I can't remember right off the top of my head.
No, I was just curious because I saw the Spooky World. I was like, finally, it's looking good over there again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
After seeing it for so
a
long, and then
couple
that
of
got me.
people a couple of people have commented on that, and I keep meaning to drive by it. And
Yeah, good.
on my way in, and I don't. Okay, that's it, unless you have some other questions. Did I give you the Prop 2.5 brochures that I had out there so you could do a refresher course before the classification hearing? If you wanted to go over it, I can.
I don't remember what we grabbed
I
last
don't
night.
remember. I'll take one of those.
I'll
if
put it
that's
out
right.
again.
Okay,
I found it
And I
somewhere.
did have one more question, Molly. When you sent out all those emails on the upcoming meetings, there was like once a month. So are we gonna be doing one meeting in person a month and one via Zoom?
No, they're all Zoom meetings, but because it's the second Monday and the fourth Monday,
Mhm.
that's the way they got put in. So all the second Mondays got put in, and then all the fourth Mondays got put in.
Oh, okay. All right. I saw fourth Monday and I didn't know if, because I think yeah,
Are you-
okay. I was just curious. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah,
Confusing.
no, it was a little, but that's if you get the notices of when a meeting's posted. Did you
Right.
sign up for that through?
Oh, maybe
So
that's why I got
That's
it.
that's
You're
why
right.
you got it.
Okay, makes sense now. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Thank you.
So the next meeting is when?
The 12th, if need be. The 12th and the 26th,
of,
September.
oh,
So there's a long,
September.
because the holidays in there sort of
Yeah.
messes.
yeah.
The
September.
birds are coming.
Yeah. They are,
It's not,
okay,
it gets darker faster now. I don't like that.
does,
Okay, so it looks like we're adjourning at 6:17.
yes. All those in favor to adjourn?
Kevin, are you gonna go sign tonight or?
Only if you are.
Okay, I'll pick you up.
All right. I'm
Then
going.
I'll agree to adjourn.